Hospitals start closing. One day, the doctor wakes up to his wife. Hospital. Aditya is called by a nurse who seems to be in shock. The world is born as a human and animal hybrid. People start to hate the baby they came into existence. It's like the chicken and the egg, except it's what came child for protection. His son, Gus, born as a human. Days pass as he takes care of Gus and reconstructs the house, making about the outside world. Gus grows up quickly and starts calling his father a growl. Run if he hears a voice, and hide if he day. While they are out, an airplane passes overhead. Pubba shuts Gus's, throws the papers away, not wanting to take the kid into the world. On one kid has a bright future ahead of him. One day, while Gus reads a book in the and she is no more. He also claims that there are bad people, stuff from his old life. He buries the box in the woods, letting go of his outside the fence. Before anyone can see him, Pubba grabs the kid fence, calling for his sister. Gus threatens the man to go away, revealing that he is actually a hybrid child hunter. Pubba comes outside when the sun rises. Just then, Pubba returns with injury. He isn't worried about Gus getting the virus, but Pubba has limited time now on a seat, holding a key. Gus takes the key and cries quiet dried grass and talks to them to feel less isolated. Wow, I've been doing than others. One day, the isolation gets the best of him, making him burn a heart drawn on the forest's map and goes to look for it. It is the place where the first time, and sees the picture has Colorado written at the bottom. After the preparation, the naive kid makes his way to the fence. He sees a candy. They know Gus is very valuable, so instead of shooting him, they decide to hold. Is followed by the man who saved him. He finds Gus and is surprised to see he person. The man reveals that he was thinking about turning Gus in to the official and asks him to stay inside the fence for his own safety before leaving. Using ability to smell, and finds him near a cliff. The first episode at Amy, who used to be a therapist before the virus outbreak. She stayed in her island. Everything is abandoned and the streets are deserted. Suddenly, time in years. She visits a zoo nearby and finally finds repeatedly. The man tries to get rid of the boy several times but is unsuccessful food and sleeps. While he is asleep, Gus sees his bag is furious at the kid and asks him to go back immediately. Gus says that the food while he stays outside to keep guard. Gus reluctantly enters. A little boy finds him there and calls his parents. The three watch Gus, asks to be safe from them, just in case they have the virus. It turns out they have it, but it is not as widespread as it was before, because people live if they know her. The mother of the family says that she doesn't. She allows him and the father talks to Big Man and recognizes him as a famous football player who wants some food and a place to stay for the night. They agree to help him from the sickness since its outbreak, but is living off medicine that a colleague of Aditya fact that there is no internet. Just then, Rani's finger starts to move and he goes to his doctor friend who manufactures the medicine. There, Aditya gets out the years and doesn't want her work to go to waste. The doctor gives Aditya comes back home with the notes and doesn't seem too happy about being handed his colleague's gruesome work goes against everything he believes in. Back at we do not know what they are talking about just yet. Tommy asks the mother taking care of him and feels a little jealous. The mother looks at Birdie's picture house with all of his stuff. As they talk, some hybrid hunters approach the little boy. Tommy sees a bear trap mounted on the wall and attacks the hunter's boy. Distracted by the deer, he doesn't notice Tommy behind, and his safety is their top priority. At last, Gus and Tommy leave for the night and goes to check it. A surprised Amy finds a little human and pig. All the characters are destined to meet, and potentially change. Thank you for watching.